W's and L's, a weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and an L to the things that we don't. It's on you.
Start out with the L's here first.
Hopefully you don't take any of mine.
I don't think so. Pretty manageable list this week. First one I got is going out to Lucasfilm. Man, just keep catching strays, don't they?
Yikes.
They're getting an L because there was a rumor or a leak, however you want to look at it, that came out this past week about Liam Neeson turning down any return work. And apparently something that he's been doing for a while now.
Looking for black people?
No. Frequently turning down the opportunity to reprise his role as Qui-Gon in the Star Wars universe. So I didn't even know that was going on, that they were trying to get him back. It's from the prequel trilogy, but even still, Qui-Gon was one of those characters that people liked from the sequel trilogy. So I could definitely see where they're going with it. You know, see, they tried to do it in the Rise of Skywalker, but yeah, no, I wouldn't either if I was him. Not right now. Not until y'all get something positive going, get some positive momentum going.
Is he still looking for black people, though?
Probably. I don't know. It's not what we're here to discuss.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Major L.
Uh-oh.
Major L. Y'all should have never let this nigga get this much money. Tyler Perry is trying to buy a majority stake in BET.
You know what?
Y'all should have never let this man get that much money.
He basically is BET right now.
Fam, we don't need this.
In fact, BET gave him that money so that he could come back and buy it.
Hey, listen. Only thing I know is that I criticized Tyler Perry before he got that deal with BET. Shit, before he had a deal with Viacom in general, before his shit popped up all over TBS and all that other stuff too. I was criticizing Tyler Perry for his movies.
Yeah.
And since he has gotten that 200, 300 acre, behemoth of a studio, the quality of that work has nosedived. It has gotten decidedly worse. I can only imagine. Well, two things I can only imagine. I can only imagine what maybe some of the stipulations were around. I mean, he had to procure funding for this thing, for that studio. There's no way he paid for it all out of his own pocket. I mean, even if he had it, it wouldn't make sense for him to shoulder the financial load all in from his pocket. Mm-hmm. So he had to go out there and get investors and people to, give him money. I wouldn't even, with the relationship that he has with BET, I wouldn't put it above the realm of possibility that Viacom had something to do with, helping him procure that land. It feels a little bit like, okay, if I turn the dial up to 11 on all of this, this minstrel show I'm putting on, help me out get this land. And then I'll come back and I'll buy shares, I'll buy majority stake in BET, and you can charge me whatever you want.
Could be.
Maybe this was kind of in the workings all along.
He's not the only one going for it, though. It's
Byron Allen is, too.
Byron Allen, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Also,
I would definitely prefer Byron Allen to Tyler Perry.
For sure. But you definitely need somebody black to run it. So
I would prefer it.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
But
it's not enough just to make BET black owned is the point.
I got
it's
you.
not enough because we'll have the president Tyler Perry and CEO Kenya Barris, and we'll be looking at nothing but goddamn grandmas toting 45s and interracial relationships on BET. That's all it'll be.
Yikes! Let's not.
That's all it'll be.
I thought it was weird that news came out about Deborah Lee, who was like a former CEO, I guess, of BET, having some sort of relationship with Bob Johnson,
who is
the owner of BET, or the former owner of BET.
They're in a relationship now?
No, they were I think when she was, I don't know if she said it was when she was working for him, but why is that coming out now?
What?
Yeah.
You mean this lady came out and said that when she was the head of BET, that she was in a relationship with the owner of Viacom.
Yeah, I guess they're calling it her Me Too story. So I guess not head of Viacom.
So she was just a CEO and he was the owner of the company.
I think so. Yeah.
That looks nasty.
Yeah.
And they're calling it her Me Too story. Oh, so somebody found out, and now it's time to set the narrative.
She has a new memoir out. That makes a little more sense as to why it's coming out now.
Sounds like you slept your way into a position, Loki, unless she's alleging that he took it.
In the book, Lee says she was manipulated into the relationship with Johnson and that he would use his power to do things like booking her hotel room next to hers, dictate her schedule, and book private meetings. I never thought it would turn into something other than a professional relationship, and then when it did, I had to deal with it. And then when it wasn't working anymore, I had to deal with that too.
Deal with it how? We need to read the book. Interesting. Juicy details. I don't really care. Hey, have you noticed that a lot of internet publications are citing tweets?
Yes.
Are citing Twitter users?
Yep. I have. I'm in a few of them.
Fam, what is our journalism coming to? What is it? Twitter user buttfucker98 says, like, yo, I'm sorry, did you just quote a tweet in your article? And not a tweet from someone relevant to the situation. No, it'll just be a random MFer who just got a lot of retweets. I'm like,
I don't even think I got a lot of retweets for this one. I said something about Tiger King. Oh, it was Donald Trump had said he was going to pardon somebody, and nobody knew who it was. And so I said something about that, and then I ended up on quite a few websites because of it.
Fam.
Oh, is this what it is? I said, would anybody actually be shocked if Trump pardoned Joe Exotic? Like, would that actually surprise you in 2020? And then that got shared on a few.
Fam, what relevance does that have to the actual story of Joe Exotic maybe getting, oh my God, getting a pardon from the president?
And that isn't the only one either. Like, I've gotten a few tweets.
That is crazy.
Like that.
Let's do the dubs first. So I am giving a dub out to Creed in its box office. It seems to be chugging along pretty well.
That's good.
It crossed 100 million domestically. They are right on the precipice of doing 200 million as of now globally. And for a film that couldn't have exceeded 100 million in budget, I don't think, it seems like it's going to be a financial success. So definitely, congratulations to Jonathan Majors. Definitely Michael B. Jordan for directing the film, especially. But for Jonathan Majors, because what I've been hearing a lot lately from some YouTubers is that, oh, well, maybe Jonathan Majors he's just propped up by the trades. He's not really all that popular because look what Ant-Man did. And it's like, okay.
What?
Yeah. So, okay. So now Creed is going to go out here and make all this money. I want you to go back and I want you to adjust your words. Like, if you want to go after the publications, you want to go after the trade magazines, do it. I do so very often. You don't need to put the talent in the middle of that as if it's their fault that they're being fawned over.
Especially when it's untrue. Usually when it's a bad movie involving Jonathan Majors, he is the shining spot.
Like, if he was a bad actor, I'd have no problem saying he was a bad actor. You know what I mean? If the movies he were in weren't that good, I have no problem saying it, i.e. Ant-Man. But, like, there's no reason to try to conflate that into, oh, they're falsely inflating this superstar. He's not really that good. First of all, I know an entire segment of actors you would never do that to. It's not even worth saying. And second of all, it's baseless because just about everything I've seen outside of Ant-Man, just about everything I've seen Jonathan Majors in has been at least passing.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten at least passing grade. Yeah. I haven't seen him in a terrible project yet. Ant-Man was not terrible. It wasn't good, but it definitely wasn't terrible.
Yep. Agreed. And we'll hear about Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors again in my dubs and L's just for what it's worth.
Sure. All right. Last dub. Y'all, we've come to the end of the road. And we're finally here. We can all stand up and rejoice and be glad that this day has come. Can I get an amen?
Not until you tell me what the topic is.
Say amen.
Amen?
John Ridley's run on Black Panther has ended.
Amen. For sure.
Clap that man up on his way out because he's never coming back, baby. Ever. Ever. There's no reason why any editor at Marvel should look into their Rolodex of writers when they are rebooting a book and say, let me see. Aaron, Bendis, Thorne, Hutland, Priest. Ha ha! Get this one right here. Mr. John Ridley. Take that card, rip it up, piss on it, burn it, sweep away the ashes, float them into the wind. Never again. Never again. Don't do it. Don't even think about doing it. Don't ask someone at the company whether or not you can do it. You can't. You can't. I don't think this man should really be working in Big Two Comics at all. At all. I don't think he should be working in comics. I don't think he should be working. Yeah, that's it. It's over. Ding dong. The bitch is dead. Well, not literally. I don't want him to die. But the shit is over.
Well, now it's Eve Ewing's era.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean, for better or worse, she's got a mess to clean up. So,
yeah.
You know, I wish I could make it different for her. And I can't. So,
we'll see.
Ultimately, she will be judged on how she digs us out of this hole.
Yeah.
I just hope that we don't lose the intergalactic empire aspect of, you know, Wakanda and T'Challa. I'm hoping that we don't stick in this idea that, like, he's an outcast from Wakanda for the majority of the run. Like, it's just dumb. It's stupid. You gonna kick Superman out of Smallville?
So we're just gonna do a sidestep and say, so anyways,
like, you know, Static's no longer welcome in Dakota City. It just doesn't make any sense. Batman can never come back to Gotham. Yeah, okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Last one I got is a toss-up. I want to see how you felt about it. Because, I mean, I have some thoughts, but kind of wanted to talk it out. So, Seth Rogen is spearheading a new Ninja Turtles project.
Yep.
We've seen some early shots of the animation. Mm-hmm. One of the characters has caused much controversy for a very obvious reason. Mm-hmm. They have race swapped April O'Neil to make her a black woman. Mm-hmm. They've attempted to retcon the history and tell us that April was always supposed to be black. Look, my opinion on race swaps would never change. Mm-hmm. You know, if you wanted to have a black character in Ninja Turtles, you could have done so and still had April Williams. Yeah. Instead, you think that race swapping a character is the perfect convergence between positive controversy and representation. That's what you think. And that's why you'll continue to do these things, because you've inoculated yourself into this bubble where only your opinions matter. And everyone else that disagrees with you is sexist or racist. With that being said, here's my problem, and here's why I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem because I just don't care. I don't care that much for characters that are done this way, and ultimately I know more times than not they will fail. Mm-hmm. And that it's not going to be reproduced and it won't last very long. Mm-hmm. So it's not really worth me getting worked up over.
And when it is reproduced, it's going to be another white April O'Neil.
Now, here's why I had just a feeling about it, right? So back when April was supposed to be black. Do you remember seeing April in the movies where they had the prosthetics on and the cartoons and stuff like that?
No.
You don't remember Her character?
I don't remember her being in the live action one. I just don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the movie.
Yeah, she's in it. And then she's in the TMNT movie, right? But April O'Neil, like
when I think of April O'Neil, I think of the cartoon.
So you have a general idea of what she looks like.
Yeah,
cool, right? April is a lot of things. She can sometimes fight. She's intelligent. She's feisty. She's witty, right? And she also gives off traits that suggest that she's attractive to most men in this cartoon universe.
Yeah, that was my thing about it, is that a lot of people seem to almost sexualize April O'Neil.
It's not. I'm not trying to take it to the level of, oh man, back in the 90s, all the cartoon women had fat asses and big boobs. It's not my part. It's not my point. It's not what I'm trying to get at. I don't want to get horny to April. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Sure.
My point is that when you draw a character, the physical features that you choose to accentuate accentuate is what I'm trying to say, is what you choose to accentuate about her. Because you're not basing this off of a living, breathing person. This is not real. It's a fictional character. So when you put this character together, you create and you show the things that you feel are most important to that character. Mm-hmm. So when we created April O'Neil, and all of the animation and iterations that I've seen, the original cartoon, right? TMNT movie, the prosthetics movies. Anytime I've seen April O'Neil, she was presented as beauty and brains. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that this depiction that they have, I am kind of saying it. I am. I have to be honest. There was no detail put into how she should look. Like, this kind of has Seth Rogen's influence over it. I smell it. And rather than just making it a black woman in the same way you were making April Jones when she was white, just a normal black woman who can be smart and attractive at the same time, we kind of morph her into this. She is a quintessential nerd now, mm-hmm. right? Which that wasn't necessarily what April was. But now that she's black, that's who she has to be.
Yeah.
That's who she becomes.
Yep.
She becomes this frumpy clothes wearing, glasses, not so worried about her outward appearance type of person when she's black all of a sudden. It couldn't just be everything that April was, all of the characteristics that she had, now she's just black.
Yeah.
We took it a step further and we changed things about her. So now, what are you telling me about this black version of April and what she can and can't be in relation to the white one? See, and that's not even a question that I'm raising. You're raising it by doing it that way. Mm-hmm. You are creating the distinction by making her look that way. And I don't know if it's along the same lines of why they did the race swap in general. Oh, well, it's positive buzz. Any buzz is good buzz kind of thing. Because that's the only reason, that's the only justification for rape swaps at this later date. No one really likes them. But we know enough people will talk about them to help advertise the product. And that's where I think they're going with it. Mm-hmm. Right? Not only are they talking about the fact that April's black now, but April looks nothing like she did before. She wears big baggy flannels, beanie caps. She's not a heartthrob and a genius. She's just a genius. And she looks like one of the turtles. And it's not that way because she's black. It's that way because they drew her like that.
Yeah.
They animated her that specifically. Why? When every other iteration of April doesn't follow that at all whatsoever. If there were iterations of April that make me think of Revenge of the Nerds prior to this, okay, cool. I have something to base it off of. But right now, it just feels like, oh, since April had to be a black woman, we need to make it different.
Yeah.
And that's I didn't like that.
I completely forgot they had Megan
Fox.
Yeah.
Megan damn Fox.
Yeah.
Now you trying to tell me, oh, well, I mean, come on, man. Come on.
I don't even know an actress that can play her.
Come on.
Play this new black version of her.
Stop. The things that are seen from these characters are the things that the animators and the writers want to be seen.
Yeah.
And so now you have to ask yourself why. Why are the things that are different between those two characters different? What makes this version better to you, and why did you think you needed to make that change? Beyond even the race swap stuff. That's it. That's the last one.
All right, let's start off with my dubs. This first dub, I've missed 2 weeks in a row. Completely forgot about it. Completely forgot to add it to my list. There is a black bank in Columbus now. It's in like the King Lincoln area. It's called Adelphi Bank. Adelphi Bank.
I think I've heard of Adelphi.
Yeah. So they just rolled it out not too long ago, and now
it's a bank or a credit union.
No, it's actual bank. It's actual bank.
Cool.
And now people in Columbus can bank black if they so choose to, especially with everything going on with the banks right now.
Shit, I might come holler at y'all about some mortgage stuff. See what's going on.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, they just, as of right now, they just have auto and personal loans, I think.
Oh, I ain't got time for that.
But maybe by the time
you can give me a personal loan for $300,000.
Yeah, that would be nuts. That'd be crazy.
Be out here
and
wilding.
the interest rate would be nuts.
I'm out here wilding. First of all, I'm buying us a studio.
Yeah, no.
Definitely buying us a studio. All different type of cameras. An assistant.
An assistant?
A pay her salary for like 2 years.
Yo, look at that. Yeah, no. A personal loan would be at like 16, 17%. A mortgage loan is at like 7.
6, 7.
So, yeah, that'd be a little nuts. Anyway, I got to give a dub. Well, I don't know, because I think there's more recent news that's come out that I'm not so sure about. But at least when I saw this story start, I'm giving a dub to none other than Tiger Woods.
Okay, Tiger Hood.
Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend, Erica Herman, is suing him.
She need to go kick a rock, find it, and eat it. What the hell is wrong with her?
Apparently, Tiger has tricked her into thinking he was taking her on vacation, but instead dropped her off at the airport and locked her out of the house.
Fam, she wants $30 million. You're a girlfriend. People are so shameless. People are so shameless. You were not even married to this man. Y'all have no children together. Y'all are literally dating. What makes you think you have a right to this man's money at all? You're an embarrassment of a person. Such a waste of space. What makes you think, regardless of how your relationship ends with this person, that you have a right to his money?
You literally
That's such
have
a garbage idea. You broke up with me, but you just so happen to be rich and successful, so you owe me your money to the tune of $30 million?
Nah, fam. That's not how it works.
Bro, go put your head in a mud hole. Tired of... Damn, bird.
Whew. Well, maybe he'll stop dating white women now. We'll see. All right. Give my last dub to Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors picked himself up a new role. He will be playing Dennis Rodman in 48 Hours in Vegas.
First of all, how are y'all going to convince me that Jonathan Majors is 6'9"? Or not even 6'9". I think Dennis Rodman is like 6'6", 6'7". But even still, he's not 6 feet tall like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, nah.
If Jonathan Majors is 6 feet tall.
This one has him at 5'11".
Absolutely dead on. He's probably like 5'9". But
this one has him at 5'11 and a quarter.
Yeah, he's 5'9".
This one has him at 5'6".
If you see anybody's bio and they're listed at 6 feet even, they're 5'9".
A couple of these have him at 5'6". And I don't know how there's a huge difference.
He's 5'9". I'm telling you, it's 5'9". When you see them boosted up 6 foot or just 6'1", he probably like 5'9", 5'10".
Shout out to John the 5'9".
But I was definitely spot on with the measurements. But anyways.
Oh no, he himself has said 6. So then yeah, he's probably lying.
He lying, yeah. If a nigga tell you he's 6 foot, he's 5'9". How are they gonna do that? That's gonna take some technology. Like literally every scene this man gonna be in, he gonna be on some stilts or like a stepping ladder or something. Or how is he gonna play back? Oh, but you know what though? Think about it. It's the 48 Hours in Vegas, so there shouldn't be all that much basketball time. They're going to have to shoot him next to a basketball player, but
Short basketball players.
Damn. I wonder if he's actually going to play the game. Or maybe just hire all other shorter actors. That would be nuts.
That would be hilarious. Be hilarious.
So Rodman's supposed to be 6'7". But homeboy's really 5'9". So they gotta go out here and find a bunch of 5'6" basketball players.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find some Kevin Hart's too.
Kevin Hart starting. He gonna be Jordan.
Yo, Kevin Hart playing Jordan is nuts. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Absolutely not.
It's gonna be Duval, Sade, and Kevin Hart.
No. Did you just make a Sade reference? That's crazy. Anyway. Fucking anyway.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god. If y'all need me to play Nate Sally, I would do it. I will be Nate Sally.
Stop it.
It'll work because I'm taller than everybody in the production.
You're legit crying right now. Anyway, on to my L's. This man for laughing so damn hard at that.
Oh my god.
Since I said I was going to mention Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan, I figured I got to give Michael B. Jordan an L.
Oh, Jonathan Majors, don't ever make me laugh like that again, bro. Don't ever disrespect me making me laugh like that, bro.
That is crazy. Got to give Michael B. Jordan an L for being corny. This man said that Drake is the GOAT over Hov and Tupac.
Now, Joe, where's the segment on that? Now, that's some actual cornball shit. That's some real cornball shit.
Yeah.
Do your hour-long segment on Michael B. Jordan on that because it has something to do with, I don't know, your expertise, music.
Hip-hop music at that?
Let's talk about that. Oh, but no. Nah, man, I'm on Drake's teat now. We not beefing no more. So we can't talk about negative Drake stories. Oh, we'll talk about protecting black women when we talking about Michael B. Jordan giving interviews. Oh, but we ain't gonna say shit about the many young women that Drake seems to keep ending up in DMs with and text messages with. But protect black women, right, Joe? Right?
Yeah, no, Joe's a hypocrite. Hey, Michael B. Jordan, it's not true. Over Hov and Tupac? No. Stop.
Maybe he don't really listen to rap. Maybe he don't really listen to rap.
I can see that.
And he just had to think of somebody to make it sound good, and he said Drake.
Or maybe they had to make a headline. And so that's how he decided to go about making said headline.
Yeah, I just can't imagine anybody who grew up in the era of Tribe, Wu-Tang, KRS-One,
Hov, Tupac, Biggie, Nas.
and all of that, and you talking about Drake. Like, he strikes me as one of the guys that's supposed to be, like, anti-Drake because he remembered an older era of rap that wasn't that.
Yep.
I mean, celebrities, the boule, the black bougie elite.
Michael B. Jordan wants to be invited to the next Drake party, so he just
Drake
went along
is
with this, I
definitely
guess.
a popular name. You can't go wrong saying Drake.
For sure.
It's like Kamala Harris and Tupac is her favorite rapper.
Why did you remind me
It's
of
exactly like that. That's all it is. Let me say somebody popular enough to where it can sound reasonable and I can halfway sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Did you see the wild-ass party flyer with her and Biden on it?
Fam, I lost my shit. Not y'all got the VP up here spread out on the club flyer.
Oh, man.
My
that
God.
shit was wild. I'd show you guys, but yeah, we definitely get demonetized for that one.
We don't need to do that. What was worse, that party flyer or seeing George Floyd's face on the ZA?
Oh, yeah, no, it's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
I can laugh at one. The other one's fucked up.
That shit hurt my heart when I seen that. I was like, hey, y'all gotta stop.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop.
Yep. All right, on to my next L. On to my last L. Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart have shown clips of a show that they are supposedly making titled "Who's Having My Baby?"
Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon are coming to E for the mother of all game shows.
Having my baby with Nick Cannon! You got pyro? Yeah! You're gonna get some contestants that wanna have your baby.
We're not kidding around.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go!
Who's Having My Baby with Nick Cannon, hosted by Kevin Hart. This spring, only on E.
Supposed to be a game show where women come on, and the winner of said game show is going to have Nick Cannon's kid. Now,
Wait, what?
you heard me. Kevin Hart would be hosting the show, and Nick Cannon's the contestant, and
he's actually going to get this woman pregnant.
that's what the show alleges.
These niggas, man. Yo,
It turns out to be fake.
Having my baby with Nick Cannon!
I got you. Having my baby with Nick Cannon is not real, y'all. But my new E-show with Kevin Hart, Celebrity Prank Wars, is real.
Thank you.
It was a joke.
Thanks.
To promote their actual show.
Nigga, I was halfway out the blocks.
I know.
I was out the blocks.
I know. So it was a joke that they made to promote their actual show that Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart are coming out with called Celebrity Prank Wars, which I don't know how this is a celebrity prank, but yeah, I guess they're...
It's probably going to be like Punk'd, but then...
Yeah, but in this case, Nick Cannon came out and he was like, oh yeah, we're doing a show. So I don't know. I don't know how it was a prank necessarily, but
I don't know, man. I want to see. Well, I guess that's kind of like Wildin' Out. I was gonna say like a sketch comedy show that's more along the lines of Whose Line Is It Anyway? But that's pretty much Wildin' Out.
I can see that.
Pretty much
but,
Wildin' Out.
Yeah, it's kind of Wildin' Out.
But if they were doing it together, I would. I mean, still kind of Wildin' Out. I was gonna say use more of the new age comedians, but that's all Nick is doing.
Yeah, it's Wildin' Out.
It's Wildin' Out.
People are going on from Wildin' Out and doing big things too. That's the crazy thing about that.
Which is a great thing. Which is a great thing because as much as Nick has eaten off of Wildin' Out, he's helped so many other people rise up. DC Young Fly, Jess Hilarious, B Simone.
Sure, even
Charlie
the white people
Clips.
that we don't care that much about go on, and two of them have gone on to SNL.
Yeah. Who?
The guy who's on there now, Mikey Day, and Taron Killen was on there too. Actually, I think Taron was on Mad TV at one point, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, all right. So I got 3 toss-ups. Hit Boy has made a how to rob diss or dreams of fucking R&B bitch type diss where he disses everybody in the industry kind of. In this case, or I would liken it more to a control verse because it wasn't everybody in the industry. It was just a few people. Mm-hmm. He made this about other producers in the game. He said something about Metro Boomin. He said something about
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
He said something about DJ Mustard. And though like the disses against them were very tame. It was kind of tame. It wasn't anything crazy. Then he made one about Hitmaker, which was like he gonna turn into Trick, and I think Trick was the one that stole his transformer machine.
No.
Yeah, and so he went extra hard on Hitmaker for seemingly no reason. And I guess it was because Hitmaker had said like, yo, Hit Boy is like dope. He's very dope. He doesn't hit the radio very often, but like he's in his lane, and what he does is...
No, that's fact. He doesn't, which is it's a travesty, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Which, well, he did at one point, but now he doesn't.
I was about to say
he did with like Watch the Throne and some other stuff.
He's put out even Watch the Throne, Niggas in Paris. That's the only thing that was on the radio. Niggas in Paris and
Ham.
Ham, right. Yeah, I was about to say. Not even some of his best shit on that album made it to the radio.
Yeah.
And then same thing with the Naj joints, with the King's Disease joints.
Yeah, those are not.
None of those joints are touching the radio, and they are masterpieces. Mm-hmm. They're master classes on beat transitions, on sampling. Yeah. Like it's epic level production on all 3 of those albums, and none of them are touching the radio.
Yep.
So I don't feel like that's disrespect to say.
It's not. And then, so when Hit Boy came out with that, Hitmaker came back and was like, yeah, well, you're kind of making my point because this song is not going to make the radio either. So there you go.
There's a lot of funny shit being said today.
Oh, man. It's facts, though.
Mm.
All right. Next toss up. We like Tommy here. Tommy from Power.
Oh, sure. Joseph Sikora.
Joseph Sikora. Do you think you would like Tommy, a.k.a. Joseph Sikora, in a Marvel movie?
As who?
Ben Grimm.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Alter the voice just a bit.
It can't be very New Yorky.
Yeah, well, it can still be New Yorky, but it's got to be more uptown.
Okay, fair enough.
Definitely got to be more uptown. And plus, Ben is Jewish.
Yeah.
So, there's that too. He'll have to tweak some things. Think more so Joseph Sikora in Ozark than in Power.
Yeah.
Still a criminal. Still got some,
He's rough around the edges.
rough around the edges. Tough. Tough enough. New York accent. I can see it. I could definitely see that, actually.
There's no news coming out about it, but somebody said that in the comments of a video I saw, and I was like, huh.
That is not a bad pick.
A little bit of a fan casting there.
I mean, Michael Chiklis is my hands on forever. I will always see him as the thing, but no, I think he can do it.
Well, hopefully we can see Joseph Sikora as Ben Grimm and your boy Ghost in the MCU sometime soon as a certain blue superhero, blue Marvel.
No.
Okay. Well.
Why do you keep trying to ship that? Stop it.
Hey, in the comments, they was kind of fucking with it a little bit.
No, they wasn't. No, they weren't.
All right. Last toss up. This should be a quick one, but a weird one. It seems we have a new celebrity relationship on our hands. Want to take a stab at who it is? Mind you, one of these people would be somebody you haven't heard of in a while.
That I haven't heard from in a while?
Yeah, and then also, let me give you, they're both in music. There's a guy and a girl. You haven't heard from the girl in a while. You haven't. I feel like there's probably a certain pocket of people who have followed this person for a while, but you haven't heard from this person in a while, I would think.
And they're both musicians?
Yup.
Cassie and Lil Baby.
Okay. I guess that's not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess. It's not it.
No.
Because also it's an interracial relationship.
Ain't that interracial?
Cassie's black, but I think she's mixed with
what?
something. Cassie's black, but she's mixed with something.
Okay.
Anyway. Tyga.
Uh-oh.
And Avril Lavigne.
Old enough. Okay. Hey, cool. Long as she wasn't fucking 16 years old.
Well, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, where did he find her? Where has she been at, fam?
I don't know. I think she has been doing music, but it's not.
How you just pop out the woodwork with Avril Lavigne? That's a clone. That's a clone.
Fam, they there's even pictures of them actually kissing, so it's confirmed.
No, I mean that's a real humanoid thing. It's just a clone of Avril Lavigne.
No,
for sure.
Well, actually, I think there is rumors that Avril Lavigne is not Avril Lavigne anymore. There's some conspiracy about Avril Lavigne or one of those pop stars that she died in some horrific accident and then
they replaced her.
Yeah, I think it's Avril Lavigne.
But then she stopped making music?
No, she's still making music supposedly.
Where? Making music where?
Look, bro, her music is not our music. So she was making
music. Because I got it and I want it now. Is that Avril Lavigne?
I don't even know.
I don't even know either.
Yeah, she's been making albums. She made one in 2019 and 2022. She is he was a skater boy, sending you later boy. You remember that song? That's like her biggest song. Oh, and she did Complicated. Why you gonna make things so complicated?
Yeah, yeah.
Yikes.
Seems the way you're acting like you're gonna be and act me frustrated. A life like this, you and you come and you go and you take what you get and you turn it into.
Yeah.
I'm Avril Lavigne.
Her previous dating history is one of the guys from Sum 41 and one of the guys from Nickelback. And now
741.
Huh?
What is 741?
Sum 41. Sum 41 is like a
Oh.
Yeah. And now she's dating Tyga. It's a crazy dating list. It's a crazy resume you got on your hands, Avril Lavigne.
Why don't you try black guys, I guess?
I guess. Any other dubs, L's, anything like that?
That's it for me, man. Give us your dubs and L's in the comments below. Tell us what you thought about ours as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Come back every Wednesday for a new dubs and L's segment.
Absolutely. Make sure you subscribe to obviously see what we're talking about every week, like you said, Wednesday at 10. And make sure you check out our previous dubs and L's where we kind of talk about last week. I think we talked about, what did we talk about?
Something.
Michael B. Jordan?
Sure.
There's a W's and L's where we talked about Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if it's this one, but check it out.